I'm very pleased to be able to tell you that they've managed to stabilize the gentleman who was critical as he was leaving this scene. And they're keeping us about a quarter of a mile back from where all of this happened because they're still trying to dissipate a huge propane gas leak. Let us show you the pictures from Chopper 7 because it makes it easier to tell you the story. This all happened in an underground pumping station or lift station. And there were 3 workers working in there. They were doing about $400,000 worth of upgrades in this underground concrete box. It is a sewerage station, and so they were working on the piping in there. They were pouring some concrete and using heaters to dry it, and they set off. There was a leak apparently from about a 100-pound propane tank. They were unaware of that. The heaters apparently set off this explosion. One of the men was critically injured. Here's the fire chief as they were arriving on the scene.
There was at least one person in the bottom of a 30-foot hole, and then there were 2 other workers there. And basically, there was a self-rescue mode from the construction company. And when we got here from the fire department, they were at that point coming out of the hole, and we assisted from that point on.
Now, the 3 workers, all males, we understand, working from a separate contracting group, were all taken to the hospital. One has been released. The critical person has now been stabilized. The other person has been admitted for burns. This is a residential area. There are no evacuations. The yellow hoses that you see coming out of that box, that's what they're using. They're ventilation hoses. They're pumping air in, trying to dissipate this propane gas leak. That's why they're keeping us away from this. They're concerned about any sort of ignition source that could set it off again. They're trying to dissipate that propane gas, but they did not have to evacuate anyone, and everyone in this area still has water. They had already rerouted past this station so they could do some of that work today. Reporting live in Ann Arbor Township, I'm Mary Conway, Channel 7 Action News.